India's evolving fashion landscape, handbags are no longer just accessories. They are statements for aspiration, mobility, and identity. Sitting at the center of this shift is a homegrown brand that is quietly reshaping the industry, Miraggio.
Founded in 2019, Miraggio has grown into a 100 crore plus brand, carving a niche in the mid-luxury space with trend-led design and a digital-first engine powering sale from metros to tier 3 towns.
But what does it really take to build a homegrown brand in India that sits at the juncture of being affordable and aspirational? Today, we're delving into the world of Miraggio to not just decode the business, but also its playbook and the person behind it.
Mohit Jain started Miraggio after a failed e-commerce stint, a business he just launched at the age of 20, funded with borrowed money. With a fresh marketing degree from Canada, he quickly spotted a larger opportunity in India's underserved handbag market: stylish, well-made handbags priced for the working woman.
After dropshipping, I actually wanted to create a more long-term, sustainable, branded business. In the handbags specifically, there were actually a lot of opportunity gaps and problems. One of them not being able to have aspirational bags with affordable price point. That's what exactly Miraggio is trying to solve. So we became the first brand to be launching bags every month in India. Functionality and style, people had to choose out of the both. I think we merged the both.
You know, Miraggio is often described as being the free-spirited women of today. So I want to understand if you could elaborate on this, that who is your muse and how does she influence your design?
New age women of India. These are people who are self-aware, who are fashion conscious, who wants to look good, who are self-independent. Customer is a part of everyday process. But specifically to design, I think we do understand every persona, behavior, usage of bags really, really well, and accordingly design the bags. So for example, woke women, right? They like to go to the bar on Wednesdays or Fridays in tier 1 cities after the work. So we have designed bags which are also work friendly, but also bags that you can actually take to the bars, so which is more stylish as well as functional.
From clutches to micro bags, Miraggio offers over 500 SKUs with plans to nearly double that this year.
Tell me, what are the top 3 best-selling products of Miraggio?
Dennis tote bag. It has now its own Dennis 2.0 version as well. Ace tote bag. And then very recently we launched and became one of the most hit was ice cream micro bags. So it comes in 4 different flavors or 4 different colors. So pistachio micro bag or a vanilla micro bag are the most highest selling bags at this point in time.
What does your average cart value order would look like, and what's the price point that you're playing in?
We are sort of mass premium to premium range. We have offerings starting as low as 1,000 rupees, goes up till 6,000 rupees, and you will soon see 7,000 and 8,000 rupees offerings as well. So average order value, one bag would be about 3,000 to 3,300 price point.
Miraggio clocks 50 to 60,000 monthly orders with over 1 million units sold to date. Its supply chain spans China, with plans of expanding new capacity to Vietnam and Myanmar. Miraggio is doubling down on brick-and-mortar. With $6.5 million in fresh capital, it plans to launch flagship stores, expand warehousing, up their quick commerce play, and deepen its product lines, including tech upgrades and leadership hiring.
What's the target of opening stores by the end of this year, if I have to ask? How many stores are you targeting?
Within 2 years, we're looking at about 15 to 20 stores of Miraggio in India. Tier 1 cities, of course, to begin with, because 50% of the consumers comes from Tier 1 cities. So I think that's, of course, a good start to begin with, but also Tier 2 cities as well.
Miraggio's core audience is 24 to 35 years old women, with half their orders coming from Tier 1 cities. While 30% of its revenue comes from their own website, the remaining is from marketplaces. With retail expansion, the company aims to take the revenue share to over 60% from its own sales channels in the next 2 to 3 years.
Your revenue has jumped from 14.3 crore rupees in FY23 to 29.8 crore rupees in FY24. I want to understand what have been some of the growth drivers there. What's the part-to-part profitability for you? And by the end of this year, where do you see your top and bottom line?
First of all, we are almost a break-even company. We don't believe in burning money and growing the sales. This year, we have done about 132% growth again. By the end of this year, we will also be targeting another 100% growth as well for the company. Path through profitability is I think very soon for us. Can't say it's going to be 1 year or 2 years, but I think the way we are working for the brand, our approach has always been having a very, very strong unit economics. Of course, we are at a growth stage. A lot of corporate overheads and stuff are going to increase, but they are to a manner where everything keeps it close to break-even.
Despite showing up at Cannes and global events, the team isn't looking west just yet. Instead, they're chasing untapped growth in Bharat's Tier 2 and Tier 3 markets.
One of the biggest and the first aspiration for us is to create a global standard brand in India, out of India, for India, first of all. Okay. And I feel India is really a big market for us to scale brand. And as of today, we don't plan to go in the coming time, I would say at least, not planning any global expansion. If we plan to go sometime to global markets, I think we would probably go to more less saturated market, more like Middle East, which are more upcoming market.
India's handmade market is projected to hit over $1 billion in size by 2030. While global players still dominate the premium shelf, the D2C players are building niche empires. Miraggio's playbook, which was built on fast design cycles, monthly drops, and omni-channel expansion, signals what the modern Indian retail segment could look like next. With camera person Gaurav Tyagi, Aishwarya Anand for CNBC TV18.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.